London Mills is also known, for anybody that doesn't know, their badass tenderloins at what's the name of that bar?
Spoonies.
Yeah, Spoonies. Shout out to Spoonies. Spoonies.
Those are huge tenderloins. Jeremy and I always split one.
They're so good. I'm not trying to cuss on here. I'm trying to have at least a PG 18, 21, whatever. But because I am a sailor, I do cuss. But anyway, yeah, the tenderloins. Oh my God, I think they're hand.
So are their burgers.
I haven't had a
burger. Their burgers are huge too. Nathan ordered a double cheeseburger one time. He couldn't even eat it all. Oh. I mean, you get big portions, and the money, I mean, is good, especially for home cooked food.
Yeah. I like their fries too.
It's not a food chain, little hole in the wall.
Yeah, like literally, it's like a podunk town, but they're known for the tenderloins and Scenic Drive. And as far as I go with Scenic Drive, like Ginger said, my top one is London Mills because of one, Spoonies. Excuse me, and two,
Scenic Drive. That place is packed.
There is a little circus top in the middle of the town, and these Oriental people, I guess anyway, they bring these boxes and boxes and boxes underneath this big top, and you can go underneath it, and stuff that would be like a lot of money regularly because of where it's coming from. It comes in bulk. Like you can literally just buy it cheap as all get out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I call it the little big top.
Yeah.
Because it's like a circus top.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other reason. Plus the food there, and then the atmosphere, of course. Remember when they used to...
I mean, do you go on Scenic Drive for the food, or you do go for the shopping?
I go for both.
I was going to say, Jeremy, I swear to God, is just there for the food.
Okay, well, then he's a big back like
He'll
me.
travel around just for the food. It was funny last year because we were in Knoxville at the fairgrounds, and everybody's talked for years about those egg rolls downtown. So I was like,
yeah,
you know
that's
what?
A big staple.
I'm like, just go give me those egg rolls. Let's try those suckers. I'm going to tell you what, that hype, it's worth the hype.
How much?
They were good.
How much were they?
They were expensive, but they were good. They were worth everything.
Are they New China egg roll worthy? Better. Have you had an egg roll from New China when they were here?
Yeah.
Were they that good?
Better.
They were better? Mm-hmm. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Let's I don't even
know who makes those.
Who?
At Knoxville. I don't even know who makes them.
Oh, I don't either. Because I've never gotten one.
Best crab ragoon
food from Knoxville.
And best crab ragoon right over here at that Faux Lovers.
Is it faux or fa?
I don't know. I say faux.
Fa.
It's Faux Lovers?
Like faja.
Like a fa? Oh my God.
Yeah, really.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Let's do a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Is it
faux or fa?
Or faux? Fa or faux? Let us know in the details below. Yeah. KP.
Tomato.
Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, so as far as Scenic Drive goes, that's mine. I love the ambiance, the cornfields, the smell, fall.
Back in the day, shoot, we were in high school. You just cruised in the country.
Oh, get out of here.
Turn this way, go this way.
Put our cassette.
Yep. Pop
in your Escort.
Player. Yes. Just cruise.
Yes.
Just cruise. Yes.
Oh, remember when we used to, I'm going to say it. Remember when I was so obsessed with Corey and Brad?
Yes. That was the time.
Yeah. And who was it? No, it was Brad because I had the hots for Corey too. But Corey, I tell him I had the hots and he's like, well, I'm gay. And so, but yeah, we did. We were in Ginger's little Escort listening. Our favorite stuff was Hey Mr. DJ by Black. I wouldn't know. Was it Backstreet? Yeah, by Backstreet Boys
back in the day.
And so, like,
you couldn't rewind that thing fast enough.
Oh God, couldn't you? And so,
and then we upgraded to the CD player on the dash. You had to like Velcro down so it would flop all over.
Yes, those were the days. And you were teaching me still how to drive stick shift fast.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could drive stick shift, but I couldn't drive it. Like Ginger was like, I don't know. Ginger was like a soft touch. Like she'd be like first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and I'm like, oh my God, she's a beast. So I had to get out of.
I grew up. I had to learn how to drive on stick shift before my dad would let me drive an automatic.
She's like the redneckest redneck I've ever met. Like I'm Mexican, and she turned me into the most whitest Mexican you'll ever meet, because her dad, like, yeah, field dressing, learning how to I said trim a fish, learning how to cut a fish correctly, all that, like her dad and her taught me. So kudos to you and your dad. Yep. But yeah, so scenic drive is just amazing. Now let's cut to, because if I hold off any longer, I will forget.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I stated before, Halloween is my favorite time of year. So I feel what I'm about to tell you is Ginger's fault. She knows that I am scared of chainsaws. So she thought she'd take it upon herself at the old, give me the name again.
Country Corners.
A haunted maze.
Corn maze, yeah.
Corn maze.
Haunted corn maze.
And we had to walk a trail. Well, apparently I didn't know, and she told somebody to chase after me. Long story short, she's ahead of me, which was for a reason, because she knew they were about to come after me. And so I'm just chilling. We're done. I'm still spooked.
Because this girl's the type of person that when you're going through a haunted house and she's scared, she's going to hold on to your waistband of your pants and just whip you around. Like, get back here. Don't leave me.
That is true. I will make sure that by the end of the walkthrough that your pants are up your butthole, because I will pull that tied up, because you don't mess with me. So anyway, she's up front, and she's, we're done, and I'm still kind of geeked out over the whole thing, because I always am. And all of a sudden I hear this chainsaw, and I turn into an ostrich. Like at first, I always do, don't I? I always do. Like, I'll hear it. So I literally, my body freezes, and I will just crouch. I will squat down and keep my head like it's in a hole, like an ostrich. I will not move. So I don't know about this one, but
or you run for the hills.
Yeah, that one I think I did. So I ended up running. And so not only Ginger ended up peeing. Ginger ended up peeing because I fell on her. And when I fell on top of her, I ended up peeing on her. So we peed on each other because we're so scared.
Because she can't walk in a cornfield in the dark.
Oh my God, it was great. She peed and I peed on her, and we peed together in harmony. Like, that's what you get, I guess.
It was not a full pee, but
we tinkled on each other. Oh, I always tell everybody that story, because I think
I peed on her.
Yes, that's what you get for trying to do that. There was another time we went to Torment of Terror. No, Torment at 1200. Yeah. And that's located in Orion, Illinois. And there was so yeah, she told him my name. And so throughout the whole thing, people were just saying my name, which freaked me out.
That's the one that has the toilet squirted you in the face.
The toilet. That's what I was going to say. The toilet squirted me in my face, and it was so gross. If you guys have ever been through there and went through the trailer park.
What is your favorite haunted house around the area? Like, we want to always go check out some new ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'd be nice to know. What is...
we go to some of our favorites, though.
Yeah, and I don't want to drive that far away, but like, we went to Torment.
We usually go about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to
Skellington.
Yeah. But the one on the other side of
Factory of Fear. I didn't like that one.
That one was lame.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. Yeah, so just tell us, like, what are some of your guys' like most funniest stories, or the places that you went, because apparently we're on spooky stuff now, which that's another reason made me think I think it'd be pretty cool. So I'm gonna let you tell them what you know so far about the backstory on your house, because I think it's just badass. So,
well, I don't know too much yet.
Well, from what you know, it sounds pretty legit. Like, supposedly, this house that she's in right now was a part of Hope Cemetery. Am I correct?
Well, it sat by there.
Okay.
It was moved here in the 60s. like 1964. It was moved to the location that it's in now.
So you guys have, I know you
but
guys.
It was built in 1887 on Main Street.
Yeah. Before
this is one of the older. Yeah, this is one of the older homes in Galesburg. But it's exchanged hands a lot.
Remember Travel Lodge that was in front of here? The big hotel.
Yes, the hotel.
With the pancake house next door.
Yeah.
That was my parents' Mexican restaurant. That was that.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, before all that.
Well, our house might have been like by where that gas station is. Like right around there.
Do you guys remember that at all? Like before the bridge, before like Econo?
But honestly, this house was built before Hope Cemetery was. I mean, Hope Cemetery was there prior. But yeah, then they sold off sections of the land to pay for a fence to go around it. And so we don't know if ours was part of that but it's in that vicinity.
But didn't you say something?
We haven't finished going.
Right. But didn't you say that wouldn't it be cool or you thought or something like this house was maybe the caretaker's house?
Oh, I think it would be cool, but we don't know.
Right.
We haven't went further back yet. So.
Right.
We got back to 1964. That's about as far as back as we got.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If any of you older generation are out there can, like remember that part of time, maybe you can help us. That'd be great too. Because I am on a group on Facebook. I don't know if you're on it, but it's the Galesburg Remember When.
Mm-mm.
No. So it's Galesburg Remember When, and all the people like they get on there and they like, does anybody remember the restaurant across from the gas station on the corner of Main and Henderson?
I might be in that group.
Yeah.
Or it used to be. And then some people have like black and white photos from back then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody listening, maybe they might have known or somebody.
So our house was in, what'd I say, the 300 block, 500 block? Man, I don't have my notebook. But it's over by where the current gas station is, not Casey's, across
Circle
that
K.
that little one over here.
Circle K.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Circle K? Oh. Well, they don't even sell gas there. It's just a convenience
it's just
thing.
like a smoky shop.
But yeah, so we think it was there, roughly. Either there or across the street on the other side by the cemetery. But we're not for sure exact address yet because our house was so old, addresses changed over the years. So we were working with a historian at the library, but we didn't go past 64.
Gotcha.
So we found out that it was moved here in 64, but it didn't become an actual address until like for Garfield until 84. And it was built before the church was built because they actually gave this building to the church and the church was gifted it. They just had to move it. So they built the basement and then moved it here.
And where your house is now was an alley called Belt Street?
It used to be called Belt Boulevard.
Belt.
Yep.
Belt Boulevard.
Which actually the church over here is still a Belt Boulevard address.
Is it literally like a number Belt Boulevard?
Yeah.
Like we actually have a Belt Boulevard.
Yeah.
In Galesburg still.
Like this was 209. That one is 211, if I remember
Belt
correctly.
Avenue.
But that one is actually
Boulevard.
Belt Boulevard.
That's insane to me.
So in the 80s, they vacated portions of each of the properties where my driveway is. They vacated those and put a driveway in because we're in the middle of a block. So yeah.
And then
that's when we became 209 Garfield.
So are you saying that Apostolic Tabernacle owned this house?
Yes.
So this house could have been a church.
This was where they were at before the church was built. Yes.
Apostolic Tabernacle.
Yeah.
And I find that
because according to city documents, that church wasn't built until after. I think it was built in 65.
Okay.
Something like that.
I don't know. I just find that so cool.
It is pretty cool to find a history of it. I mean, we knew that it had been moved here because we talked to one of the people at the church when we first bought the house and came over here. And so they kind of gave us a little bit of a rundown. But they didn't know like any further detail. They just knew it was moved here in the 60s and whatever. But yeah. So our house was built in the 1860s. Originally, I don't know.
Like when they moved it, do you know? Like you just
from there? I don't know. I don't know.
And what if it was?
I think it'd be really cool if I could find photos.
Yeah.
Of it back in the day. Because when we took all the siding off to put new siding on, there used to be a wraparound porch on.
On the whole house?
On the whole house. Like the majority of it, yeah.
What if somebody rich lived here? before it was apartments. You know, in the
back in the
bill, what
first
if it was
bill,
somebody
it had.
rich?
I mean, they had to have been fairly wealthy because it's a big house, and it had servants' quarters. So we have servants' quarters up in the far 2 rooms upstairs.
That's so cool.
Like servants' quarter stairwell. It's very narrow and steep, and stuff like that. And
well, she didn't tell you this either, but I'm going to make her divulge into it. The whole reason behind her wanting to find out about this whole house was because this house is haunted, or it was haunted, or it is haunted.
I mean, I've had people tell me.
You don't have to go that far. I mean, if you don't want to, but again, I think we're doing like this episode. It has to be about paranormal because that's how it started.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you?
It's a sensitive subject for me.
What have you seen? Have you seen anything here?
No.
Okay.
Me personally, no.
But another person that lives here has because she's a sensitive.
Several people have, yes.
Okay. But yeah, that was the whole reason why she divulged and wanted to find out more about this place because as soon as she moved in,
several people, friends and family. Now, when we first bought the house and we were remodeling it, because I'm kind of a get in and get it done kind of person.
Yep.
And so we bought the house and we came in and just started tearing out walls. Well, we didn't have a whole lot that was livable. So we had to do a major renovation. So some walls were already torn out, things like that, but finishing them up, cleaning them up. And then like the basement. Yeah, because it used whoever over the years turned it into 3 full apartments. I don't know how they had it set up, whatever, but because by the time we got it, they turned it into a single family. Because I'm assuming the stairwell wasn't there because that was cut out of the kitchen upstairs. And like, I mean, we only know it was a kitchen. The cabinets were still on the wall. So like, yeah, I don't know. It exchanged hands. It had done a lot of remodeling here and there. But I mean, we would hear footsteps and I heard footsteps here with a couple other people one day. And then we did have a door slam. And then we heard somebody in the basement yell, "Hey," when there was a group of us down there.
That's crazy. So
it's kind of things that like, you're like, oh, okay, well, you can't really ignore that or pretend it didn't happen. Yeah. And being it's such an old house, I mean, yeah. And I guess I'm also the type of, person who believe in heaven, you got to believe in hell. And
that is correct.
Obviously there's heaven and hell in between, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't understand all that completely, but yeah. So we've had some instances.
Well, I definitely want to go with you tomorrow to go get that holy water because I'm
picking it up tomorrow, not for me, but yeah,
I just want some.
I mean, we did have our house blessed after.
That's good.
Craziness, but yeah,
you can never go without holy water. I'm just saying.
I lived a long time without it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But sometimes it makes you a believer when you've experienced
when you had to go through it. Yeah. What am I trying to say? So I don't know. You had to remember when I was younger, my family lived on Seminary Street, 947 South Seminary Street, to be honest.
I think I only remembered you on Costa.
Okay. Well, so I'm saying this because it kind of reiterates to what you're going through, but there was a lot of stuff going on in that house as well. Like it was completely haunted, and we had taken videos. Dad still has VHS tapes that he caught of stuff.
Oh
wow. So like,
I mean, I could say mine's good now, but
like stuff would just be off the wall everywhere.
Oh wow.
I'd wake up and my bed was backwards.
We never had it like throwing things or moving things or doing weird stuff like that.
Well, it was severe. Like
we never had nothing like that.
There was one time that Dad was, this is the best way I could put it. He's in the bathroom. There's a hallway. So like he's in the bathroom and there's a hallway right here. He's shaving. So as he's shaving, look in the mirror. You know how you can see behind you in the mirror? Okay. So he's shaving in his beard and whatnot. And all of a sudden he said he swore he saw my mom walking down the other hallway. But she was like kind of a floating thing. But he was wondering like, what the heck? Why is she,
weird?
So he got done shaving and he goes to, ask my mom, like, why are you just standing there watching me? And as he goes to talk to my mom, she's sleeping. She never got up. That wasn't her.
Weird.
So weird stuff. And then my brother, he would like Marcos, he would start having like dreams of like the world ending and stuff. Like it was complete weirdness. So and then the kicker was we kept hearing thumps up and down the steps in the front of the house because there was slave quarter steps, slave quarter, slave steps in the back to the kitchen, and then there was the front stairs. So the front stairs was thumping, and then that's the one I told you that Dad had videoed it. So you can fairly faintly see like it's a fog, but it's a man. You can hear him. This is what we found out because there's a whole reason behind me telling you this. So we kept hearing thumping. Well, my mom found up in the attic an old train chair, like a railroad conducting chair that was in a train, a conducting chair or whatever. Cool. So come to find out, she ended up taking it, and it's now sitting at the museum at here in Galesburg.
The Railroad Museum?
Yeah. So what we had found out was the man that had this house, he kept it because he got his legs cut off. And so the thumping that you would hear was him going up and down the steps because his wife left him. And that was the only way, because he had him cut off. That was the only way of him getting up and down the stairs to go do anything, because it was upstairs, downstairs. So the thumping was his legs.
Going up and down.
Going up and down. But as soon as Mom gave that chair to them, everything stopped. The arguing, me running around with, like, trying to stab my brother, like, it was just evil.
I mean, they say they can be, attached to objects.
Yeah.
And then,
I myself.
And even, I've heard even if they were good in life, if they were angry when they die, they can just, if they're not at peace.
That's what I'm saying.
Then they can get angry.
I feel that he was angry because his legs got cut off and he probably had to quit his job.
Back then.
So he kept that as a memento of being angry, because that was the chair he got his legs cut off in.
Wow.
And so, that was nuts. And so I've always wanted to go back to where the people are living in there now and be like, have you guys had anything, whatever?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But if you got rid of the problem, then sometimes,
But, so do you guys have any scary stories or anything like that? Because if so, we'd like to hear about it and share. Not even scary stories. Do you guys have any memories of Galesburg?
Let me know. Have you been to the Zach Bagans Museum in Vegas?
Oh, I want to.
We'll discuss that some other time, because I have been there.
You have been there?
Yes. Me, Jeremy, and Megan.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I would have loved to go on there. I guess we'll have to save it, because now I'm all excited. I want to.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now you got me wanting to rap about that
Zach
shit.
Bagans,
Just answer me this: did you feel anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about it on our next.